When did helping someone completely destroy your life? My coworker Sarah showed up at my apartment at midnight crying with mascara running down her face. She told me her boyfriend kicked her out and she had nowhere to go, so I let her crash on my couch because that's what decent people do. Sarah worked in accounting and I barely knew her beyond small talk by the coffee machine, but she looked so broken standing in my doorway with just a purse and the clothes on her back. She promised it was just for a few days until she found a place. At first, everything seemed normal. She was quiet and clean and always thanked me for letting her stay. She even bought groceries and helped with dishes. I started thinking maybe I was helping someone get back on their feet, but then weird things started happening. My laptop disappeared from my bedroom and Sarah said she saw a maintenance guy in the hallway earlier. My credit card got declined at lunch, and when I checked my account, someone had been making small purchases. $20 here, $30 there. Nothing huge, but enough to drain my checking account. When I asked Sarah about it, she looked shocked and said identity theft was everywhere these days. She even offered to help me call the bank, but something felt off about how quickly she had all the answers. Then my landlord called and said my rent was late, but I had paid it online like always. Except when I logged into my bank, the payment never went through because my account was empty. That's when I realized someone had been transferring money out in small amounts for weeks. I checked my laptop history and found searches for fake IDs and cash advance apps, all from the night Sarah was home alone. But when I confronted her, she started crying and said she felt terrible that someone was doing this to me. She even suggested maybe my ex had my passwords. That weekend I pretended to go visit my mom, but actually sat in my car outside watching my apartment. Around noon, Sarah came out dressed in my clothes carrying my laptop bag. She walked straight to a pawn shop 3 blocks away. I followed her inside and watched her sell my laptop to the guy behind the counter. But that wasn't the worst part. While she was there, she handed him something else. Photos of my apartment layout, my work schedule, and copies of my keys. The pawn shop guy counted out cash and said her boyfriend would be happy with the intel. That's when it hit me. Sarah wasn't a victim. She was working with someone to rob me blind. I called the police from the parking lot and they met Sarah at my apartment when she got back. In her purse, they found my credit cards, my spare car key, and a notebook with details about my daily routine. Turns out Sarah and her boyfriend had been running the scam for months. They'd target single women who worked regular hours. Sarah would create a sob story, get invited in, and slowly steal everything while gathering information for bigger thefts. The police found 5 other victims and thousands of dollars worth of stolen items in their apartment. My coworker Sarah, who cried about needing help, had been planning to rob me from the second she knocked on my door. I got my laptop back, but my bank account was cleaned out and my credit was destroyed. It took months to recover financially, but the worst part was learning that someone I pitied had been studying me like prey. Some people don't want to be saved. They want to save themselves to your stuff.